I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep.
I've had a fantastic time, really. I've met some fantastic people, I've seen some fantastic lectures, I've made some good friends, and it's been great.
The creative side of our business in printing needs designers, and designers need creative printers, and creative printers need creative customers. That's what it's all about.
What's really struck me is how interested I am in so many of the talks because of the quality of speaker.
I'm very happy that this subject matter, which has not really been there for the majority of people, is becoming very current and very topical in our government and in the private sector.
We hopefully can inspire people, perhaps they can use our work as a starting point, but you know, there's something here that we want to import back. There's something magic that we should be able to take it from here and bring it back to London.
The design Indaba has been quite a surprise. The quality of the speakers have been exceptional.
One of the best I've been to of this kind.
But also, I mean, it's just such an amazing setting.
The hero isn't sort of always the designer, it's often the user.
When people like us, designers, convene, the kinds of conversations that we have, I think, transcend design, if you will. To me, it seems like it's better than the UN.
Good for me to hear from the other side really what's happening at the cutting edge of graphic design.
I'm in Cape Town for the first time. I met a lot of nice people and very inspiring.
For me, bringing emotion to the objects is what I mean by design, and that's what we want to do at HP, and that's why HP is involved.
It's absolutely awesome that we can have something like this in South Africa. You know, this becomes really important as well to have these international speakers out there, and I think it's really helped to place South Africa as well on the map as a destination for local talent.
The only limit are your creative abilities when it comes to what you can do with events, and I think Design Indaba has shown we can do so much more in Cape Town.
This sounds almost like some American politician going on, but I've never been anywhere where people have been so incredibly friendly. The organization is flawless. It's really up there. It's way better than a lot of conferences I've been to.
Looking at people's minds, at how they keep on questioning and they keep on wanting to take things further.
Collection of people of this stature in the design world are just not easily assembled.
I do a lot of these design conferences all over the world, and I would have to say that this ranks certainly amongst the top.
Some of the speakers that I've heard here this morning have been invaluable to me.
Ravi is doing something which I always dreamt of doing, bringing people together, making connections, channels around the world.
People are communicating across different disciplines, and I think the Design Indaba did 90% of the work towards achieving that.
And it's just a great event. It's truly an international event.
We as a successful company want to be associated with the leading properties, and this to me is one of the icons in this industry.
Incredibly interesting, eye-opening for me, coming from a very different field of design.
Design, it crosses that bridge between products and desire, and so we were really interested in the work that the people of Design Indaba do.
The lineup of speakers so far has been excellent. Some familiar names, people that I've seen before, but big names, and also some people that I knew nothing about and have really surprised me and been fantastic.
When you see the development of Design Indaba over the last few years, it is becoming one of those world-renowned events amongst the design fraternity.
For me, the most important thing is to meet interesting people and to speak with the people.
If you look up the word stimulation in the Oxford Dictionary, the definition they give you is the Design Indaba.
You know, somebody told me yesterday, I think it was Lee Edelkor, who said that if she was younger, she would actually move here.
I have never been to a conference of this quality. I have been blown away by the contents of the different lectures. It has been incredible.
It would really be great to see a more international bunch of delegates coming. The Design Indaba seems to have captured a fantastic lineup of speakers, and they've just done it year upon year.
Design Indaba is basically, we believe, a platform where many can
can showcase its design elements.
It's quite incredible in one event to have such a diverse range. That's a very special thing, I think, for the people who come to Indaba.
The type of group of people we're talking about is our direct target audience, and it's really cool for us to give something back to them, and hence the fact that we got involved in the party.
It gets people to talk about the industry, and I think it excites more people about design.
Man, I'm blown away. I mean, I dig what's happening. I love what everybody's saying.
It's the most critical design conference that I've ever been to, and I've got a lot out of it already, and we're only halfway through, and I'd love to see more, and I've just arranged to stay an extra day so I can get to see some of it and meet more people. And
I love being around interested, curious, hungry, horny people. I have been to a lot of these, both in the States and in Japan and in Europe and Paris and Switzerland, and this is, if not the best, is one of the best.
There's always one big idea that comes out of the Indaba, I find, like every year. There's always something big that comes out. You kind of only pick it up towards the end.
For us as speakers, it's also extremely enriching to be here.
Every kind of event has its own particular character, and this certainly has its own. I think it's got a kind of slickness and a kind of professionalism that you wouldn't find elsewhere.
To me, it's almost like a yardstick for us. So we can see that what they're doing over there is not as different as what we're doing here.
I think as SAPI, this forum just gets better and better. We've used this to position our new Unica paper.
Here I absolutely enjoy this wide range of speakers, which somehow have also something in common.
This is the Construction New Media Awards. As the jury, we sort of found unanimously that the student work was just above and beyond some of the corporate work we saw. And this award ceremony could be an amazing springboard for students who are looking to get into the industry.
Making order, to me, is a design. So usually people may think that the designing is decoration or putting something, adding. But to me, it's just design is making order.